Stubbs. And so they're all out because Saima Ayub can't bat. Mapaka ends up with 2 wickets. And Pakistan 194 for the loss of 9, all done. We didn't see that fight from them. Just a fleeting effort for the first hour or so, and then it was all over.
Gee, what a great catch that was. Unbelievable catch. Magnificent work. Now the boys are running up. Jansen, Maharaj waiting to find out what they've decided to do. 194 for 9 is all done. Pakistan trail by 421. The bowlers have done a little bit of work. 15 overs to Rabada. They have enforced the follow-on. So the follow-on has been enforced. That's why the bowlers are screaming off straight away to try and get a bit of rest up there. Put the feet up maybe. Change of socks. Quick shower perhaps. What a catch. What a catch that was by Tristan Stubbs. There's confirmation. So there you go. What a position. What a powerful position for South Africa. Beddingham's just waiting down there for another catch. Look at this grab. Magnificent from Stubbs. He's a superb athlete. Superb athlete. He's about 6'4.5". He's a big lad. Moved a long way to his right. With 2 hands, took it easily.
Yeah, for a tall fellow, moves briskly. Fleet-footed and really a very fine fielder. Good hands, was moving in when that ball came on the full, so had to move slightly towards his right, to his strong point, to his strength. Grabbed it quite nicely, and so it's all over for Pakistan. The fight begins again. Can they fight better? Follow-on has been enforced. Like roller has been applied on the surface. Nothing wrong with the surface. It's still a beautiful batting surface. We didn't see any demons. We didn't see the ball jump from the length. We didn't see the spin and grip. It's just the attitude and the application that was lacking.
Absolute, Ramesh. And I think if we look back at today, there were a couple of nicks last night. They were good balls, but they were big drives they were going for last night, and those 2 catches to Benny, when the slips in particular were the ones that concerned me a little bit. And they had that same problem at Supersport Park. But the wickets today, there was a strangle, of course, with Babar Azam down the leg side of Apaka. But then Rizwan, what a shot that was. This is Rizwan. Correction, Babar Azam. That was Mapaka's first wicket. This one is one to forget if you're Mohammad Rizwan, that's for sure. Mulder in the game. And that wasn't the only bit of disappointment before the lunch break, because this happened literally minutes before. I don't know how you can drag your foot out of the crease. Minutes before the lunch break. So suddenly 3 for 91 this morning put South Africa very much in the box seat. Outstanding catch, that one from Beddingham. Nice and low. Maharaj has picked up his second, and that was the last catch today. Tristan Stubbs in the second, of course, from Apaka. So he's got himself a couple on debut, so he'll be feeling more comfortable. It's magnificent work, a cover point.
It's the 4th time that South Africa have asked Pakistan to follow on in a test match. It happened here as well in 2003 when Sean Pollock was captaining. He decided to have Pakistan follow on. South Africa won by an innings and 142 runs on that occasion. So they will have fond memories from that point of view. In the past, South Africa have had good success when they've asked Pakistan to follow on, Ramiz.
Yeah, it's a tough one now for Pakistan. 421, they lag behind. It's a fight from Babar. And Rizwan also put in an effort before he played that shot. 46 of 82, and then the middle order didn't have any order. Wickets kept on falling and falling. And so Pakistan would be very disappointed. Quite embarrassing, really, because still a very, very fine surface to bat on. Hardly any partnerships. Best between Rizwan and Babar of 98 that gave them a little bit of lift and hope. But the rest of the cast have been a bit of a disaster.
Well, look at the bowling side of things. Rabada again was sensational, picking up 3 for 55. That could have been a little bit better as well. Jansen 1 for 36. Mapaka 2 for 43. So great to see him getting a couple on debut. Mulder picked up that big wicket of Rizwan, and Maharaj 2 for 14. So that'll boost his little. And bowled out for 54.2 overs, and there's 54 overs left in the day's play. So still plenty of opportunity for things to happen.
Test match and take the series 2-0, basically 9 wickets, because Saim Ayub unfortunately will not be taking further part in this test match, whereas Pakistan need to score 421 just to get South Africa to bat again, if there's going to even be time for that. Well, it's certainly going to be interesting to watch how the rest of this day pans out, but for now we're going to take a short break and then we'll be back with the next innings.
Some Table Mountain, look at that, the water in the background. The Atlantic seaboard is quite special, and it's a very popular place at this time of the year. Terrific to be in Cape Town. And so that
जो भी ऑर्डर करें, फूड पैंडा संभाल लेगा।
Ufone 4G पे UPower 300 लगाओ with 8 GB data, 100 off-net minutes. वो भी सिर्फ 300 रुपए में। अभी *1234*4.
Number 3, and we're live to you from Newlands here in Cape Town on a really good day as far as weather is concerned. Yeah, that's them as they come out. A good group, certainly enjoying each other's successes and enjoying the success of the team, the South African side, and they're in the driving seat as far as this test match is concerned. 615 is what they got in their first innings. A double ton to Ryan Rickleton. 259, and Bavuma and Verena with a century each. Then Pakistan, Babar Azam with 58. But 6 wickets have gone down in their first innings, and for South Africa they'll hope that they can run through the rest of these and enforce the follow-on. That's certainly what we expect. Keshav Maharaj with a wicket before the lunch break. Really good delivery that hung in the air and turned off the pitch. It will have encouraged him. It will have made him feel that he has something to work with as far as the conditions are concerned. Expect the field to have many attacking fielders close to the bat and catchers because South Africa have so many runs to play with. Messrs. Pollock and Philander have made their way from
This is actually the perfect weather.
the pitch, sprinted up the stairs, and it's not done a thing to them. Not panting at all.
Fitness levels, Pomp, fitness levels.
Oh, yes, Dave.
But the other thing, South Africa just need the 3 wickets. Obviously, only have to get them 9 down. That was us getting to the commentary box.
Pollock, what his bodyguard.
I was going to say 2 bodyguards. You look fit. Good running gait. 155 for 6.
दिन चाहे नया हो, फर्स्ट हमेशा याद रहता है। पहला स्मार्टफोन, वीगोटेल का नया फ्लेक्स 2।
सिर्फ पेंट के पैसे देंगे तो बचत तो होगी। मास्टर पेंट लगवाएं और टोकन के इजाफी खर्चे से छुटकारा पाएं। पेंट के पैसे दो, टोकन के नहीं।
सेंसोडाइन रैपिड एक्शन सिर्फ 60 सेकंड्स में आराम देता है। मैं रेकमेंड करती हूँ सेंसोडाइन रैपिड एक्शन का रोजाना बाकायदगी से इस्तेमाल। पेशेंट्स वापस आके बताते हैं, इट वर्क्स।
Let me begin by saying you don't want to race your 17-year-old son. Perhaps I'll end there as well.
I'll just add, especially when you haven't sprinted in a while.
Ah, well, such is life.
No surprise, Kagiso Rabada back into the attack.
Shot! Oh, that's brilliant. Absolutely smoked through the covers. And away for 4.
Yeah, Ahmed Jamal saying to KJ Rabada, there's no easing into spells here. Just the loosener from Kagiso Rabada, but just look at how he's been met. On the back foot. Wow, some saw that.
Yeah, maybe trying to get a throw of a punch in before Rabada gets loose.
Almost the perfect reply from KJ Rabada. After the loosen of the first ball, he's straight into that hot zone that we keep talking about. Tell you what, he's done awfully well to miss that.
The speeds of the first delivery, 126, that went up to 132. I also noticed he's got a bit of strapping on his patella tendon. And with those kind of injuries, it can take just 3 or 4 deliveries to get through the pain and allow it to just warm up and get a bit of blood flow through it.
Yeah, look at where the game is at. South Africa still 455 runs ahead. You have to ask yourself the question that if South Africa is to bowl Pakistan out early, what will they do? Will they bat again, or will they enforce the follow-on? Those will be all questions on the mind of the captain, Temba Bavuma. What did you do, Polly? Captaincy hat on?
Well, Vern, I've been in this situation against Pakistan 2003. I think we made 600 and something and bowled them up relatively cheaply. And I did ask them to follow on. And we can't remember the details of the rest of it. 620 for 7, I'm getting told. 252 all out by Pakistan, and then we bowled them out again for 226.
Yeah, I suppose it will also boil down to the workload of these bowlers. Rabada, he's got 12 behind his name, Jansen 12, Parker 8, Mulder 11. That would be a great deal.
stopovers in the workload department. 161 for 6.
The other thing to put into the equation is that when they get to the crease with no ball, so we'll have another delivery in the over, is that they're already one down. And it's one of their top 6 that's down. So that's got to be calculated into the decision by Temba. That is the 12th no ball of the test match for South Africa.
Yeah, I suppose it is a talking point when they're going to head to that World Test Championship that they have to address. It's not just crept into this test match, it's been throughout the South African summer, this dual discipline in terms of no balls. $162 for 6.
Ufone 4G पे U Power 300 लगाओ with 8 GB data, 100 off net minutes. वो भी सिर्फ 300 रुपए में. अभी *1234*4 मिलाओ.
Yep, and so the cycle is completed, and South Africa and Australia will do battle. Top effort, you'd say, by Australia to finish up as top 2 and therefore have the opportunity to defend their title.